Imagine if you effortlessly command respect, attract high-quality partners, and live life on your own terms. This isn't a fantasy, it's the reality for men who've cracked the high-value code. But here's the kicker. 99% of guys will never discover these game-changing secrets. Why? Because they're too busy following the herd, chasing approval, and settling for mediocrity. Today, we're shattering the myths and exposing the raw, unfiltered truth about what truly makes a man high value. Buckle up, because these 10 secrets will revolutionize your life, relationships, and success if you have the guts to embrace them. This isn't your feel-good, politically correct advice. We're digging deep into the psychology and hidden dynamics that separate the elite from the average. By the end of this video, you'll have the blueprint to transform yourself into the man you've always known you could be. Ready to visualize your true potential? Let's begin. 1. The attention paradox. You've heard it before. Chase your dreams, not women. But there's a psychological twist most men miss. High-value men understand the power of selective attention. It's not about completely ignoring women. It's about strategically redirecting your focus. Dr. Robert Cialdini, a renowned expert in influence, calls this the scarcity principle. When your attention becomes a scarce resource, its perceived value skyrockets. This creates an intriguing dynamic where women are drawn to you precisely because you're not constantly available. But this only works if you're genuinely invested in your own growth and pursuits. Faking disinterest while secretly obsessing is a recipe for disaster. The key is to cultivate a life so rich and fulfilling that your attention genuinely becomes a prized commodity. For example, Elon Musk. Love him or hate him, his laser focus on ambitious projects makes him inherently intriguing. He's not trying to be attractive. He's simply consumed by his mission. That authentic passion is magnetic. 2. The confidence conundrum. Here's a mind-bending truth. True confidence isn't about feeling good all the time. It's about being comfortable with discomfort. High-value men embrace this paradox. Neuroscience backs this up. Studies show that stepping out of your comfort zone activates the brain's reward centers, boosting confidence over time. But society has sold us a lie, that confidence should feel easy and natural. The secret? Lean into the awkward moments. When you feel that pit in your stomach before approaching someone or taking a risk, that's your cue to act. Each time you push through, you're rewiring your brain for long-term confidence. Start your day with a courage challenge. Do one small thing that scares you before breakfast. Cold shower, striking up a conversation with a stranger, or pitching that bold idea at work. Build this muscle daily. 3. The authenticity advantage. In a world of carefully curated social media personas, authenticity has become a superpower. But here's the twist. True authenticity isn't about just being yourself. It's about being your best self consistently. Psychological studies show that people can detect incongruence between words and actions on a subconscious level. This creates an instant trust barrier. High-value men align their thoughts, words, and actions, even when it's uncomfortable. This doesn't mean being brutally honest all the time. It means having the courage to express your genuine thoughts and emotions tactfully. It means following through on commitments, even when it's inconvenient. Think of someone in your life who embodies this. They're not perfect, but there's a consistency to their character that draws people in. That's the authenticity advantage in action. 4. The emotional mastery matrix. Forget the outdated notion that real men don't show emotion. High-value men have mastered the art of emotional intelligence. They express feelings without being controlled by them. The secret lies in understanding the emotional mastery matrix. 1. Self-awareness. Recognize your emotions without judgment. 2. Regulation. Choose how to respond rather than react. 3. Expression. Communicate feelings clearly and appropriately. 4. Empathy. Understand and connect with others' emotions. Studies in neurobiology show that emotional regulation activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain associated with executive function and decision-making. By developing this skill, you literally become smarter and more in control. Next time you feel a strong emotion, pause. Label it specifically. For example, I'm feeling frustrated rather than just, I'm angry. This simple act engages your rational brain and gives you more control. 5. The status paradox. Here's a counterintuitive truth. Obsessing over your status actually lowers it. High-value men understand this paradox and use it to their advantage. Social psychology research reveals that people who constantly try to prove their worth often come across as insecure. True high status comes from being comfortable with who you are, regardless of external validation. This doesn't mean you stop striving for success. It means you redefine success on your own terms. You set internal standards that are higher than what society expects of you. Real-world example. Look at someone like Keanu Reeves. Despite his fame and wealth, he's known for his down-to-earth demeanor. He's not trying to prove anything, and that's precisely what makes him admired. 6. The boundary blueprint. High-value men aren't pushovers. They have a clear boundary blueprint. This isn't about being rigid or controlling. It's about knowing your values and communicating them effectively. Psychology teaches us that healthy boundaries are essential for self-respect and earning the respect of others. But here's the key. Boundaries aren't walls. They're bridges that allow for authentic connection while protecting your core values. The secret is in the delivery. Use I statements to express your boundaries without accusation. For example, I'm not comfortable with that, instead of you're being unreasonable. Remember, people may push back initially when you set boundaries. Stand firm. Over time, they'll come to respect you more for it. 7. The growth mindset game changer. Fixed mindset, I am who I am. Growth mindset, I am who I choose to become. High-value men embody the growth mindset. They see challenges as opportunities and view failure as feedback, not a definition of their worth. Neuroscience backs this up. Studies show that adopting a growth mindset actually changes the brain's neural pathways, making learning and adaptation easier over time. But here's the secret most miss. It's not just about believing you can grow. It's about taking consistent, intentional action towards that growth. Read voraciously, seek out mentors, embrace constructive criticism. Michael Jordan, despite being cut from his high school basketball team, he used that setback as fuel. He practiced relentlessly, turning weaknesses into strengths. That's the growth mindset in action. 8. The vulnerability vortex. Counterintuitive truth. Vulnerability is strength, not weakness. But there's a catch. It has to be genuine and selective. Research by Dr. Brené Brown shows that vulnerability is the cornerstone of deep connection and personal growth. However, oversharing or forced vulnerability can backfire. High-value men understand the vulnerability vortex. They open up strategically, creating a powerful pull that draws others in. It's not about dumping your problems on everyone. It's about sharing authentic experiences that foster real connection. Vulnerability without boundaries is recklessness. Always pair openness with self-respect. 9. The Abundance Accelerator. Scarcity mindset. There's not enough to go around. Abundance mindset. There's more than enough for everyone. High-value men operate from a place of abundance. This isn't just positive thinking. It's a fundamental shift in how you view the world and your place in it. Psychological studies show that an abundance mindset reduces stress, increases creativity, and improves decision-making. It's not about ignoring challenges, but approaching them with a solution-oriented perspective. The secret? Cultivate gratitude daily. Train your brain to spot opportunities instead of obstacles. Celebrate others' successes as if they were your own. Here is a real-world application. In your career, an abundance mindset means viewing colleagues as potential collaborators, not competitors. In relationships, it means knowing your worth isn't diminished by someone else's success. 10. The legacy lens. Here's a paradigm shift. Start living your life as if you're already the person you want to become. This isn't fake it till you make it. It's about adopting the legacy lens. High-value men make decisions based on the long-term impact, not just immediate gratification. They ask themselves, will I be proud of this choice 5, 10, 20 years from now? Psychological research shows that having a clear sense of purpose increases resilience, improves mental health, and even extends lifespan. But here's the key. Your legacy isn't just what you leave behind. It's the impact you have every single day. Write your own eulogy. What do you want to be remembered for? Use this as a compass for your daily choices. All in all, you've just been given the keys to the high-value code. But knowledge without action is useless. The question is, do you have the courage to apply these principles consistently? Remember, becoming high value isn't about impressing others. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's a journey of continuous growth and self-mastery. So what's your next move? Will you fall back into old patterns, or will you step up and embrace your true potential? The choice is yours. But know this, once you start living by the high-value code, there's no going back to mediocrity. Are you ready to level up? The time to act is now. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comments section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.